Alright, ad break is over. Hello friends. We are here once again with the weekly Commander match. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. As you can see, we are rocking today with the Kyogre and Groudon Legends Commander. Hell freaking yeah. Hi Sam. Are we using Untap or the other one? That depends on what... Okay, OBS is back. Great. This means I probably have to reactivate this one. Why are we not appearing? Hello? Oh, there we go. We are here. We're back. You didn't catch a word I said. Great. Okay. So what I said was... you can discuss with the others. I think there's at least one other person joining today. You can discuss with them whether you want to play on PvP Tabletop or Untap. I'll be just playing in person specifically. So yeah. Hello Strategic, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why my YouTube chat is not appearing. Oh, there we go. It's just very delayed. I saw it in the OBS screen, but I didn't see it actually in my chat until like a good 20 seconds later. That's okay. At least they're appearing. I hope you're doing well, Strategic. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have not seen 10 Types' most recent videos. 10 Types is not really someone I watch a lot of videos of, and if it's a recent video, I have had very, very little time today. Because today was Pokemon Playday at my local card shop. So from 10 AM to 5 PM, all I did was teach children, and sometimes adults, how to play the Pokemon game with certain demo decks that we have. So my brain is very fried. If I make some very obvious misplays, I will probably blame it on that specifically. So I'm sorry about this. I didn't want to move it last second because I got asked for this last second. I was like, yeah, from 10 to 5 works because then at 7 the Commander match starts. So that's completely fine. You're running out of ideas, just add random shit. Random bullshit, go. Doesn't matter. Just add anything. It's fine, you're fine. If you want to join the call in advance, I think I can open it to the others. So anyone that's gonna join the game, please enter the waiting to be moved. Then I will move you into here. Excuses? Yeah, I got a lot of those. Anyway, we should probably talk about my commander. Look, it's a legend Pokemon. You can only put a legend Pokemon in play if you have both copies of these in your hands, and then you can put it down as a basic Pokemon. You cannot put this down as your starting Pokemon, even if you have both pieces, but that's fine. It's my commander, so it's fairly accessible. This is a 150 HP water fighting two-prizer. And its attacks read, well, the second attack doesn't really matter, but the first attack is, like, I know these cards are barely legible. That's kind of like the thing. But I'll read it out for you. It's 2 water and 2 colorless for Mega Tidal Wave. Discard the top 5 cards from your opponent's deck. This attack does 30 damage times the number of energy cards you discarded to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. See, the damage I don't really care about. It's mostly about milling 5. Milling 5 is like kinda good. And yes, I could have made a Centiskorch deck, but I like Legend Pokemon. I wanted to try out a Legend Pokemon as Commander. I think this is probably the best one to do, specifically because Water and Fighting are like pretty solid types in the format. I guess you could consider like maybe Cresselia Darkrai or Dialga Palkia as alternatives that might be better. Or maybe Deoxys Rayquaza. But I chose to go for This one specifically. Pre-fin deck legends are actually optimal if you use those types, and commander is irrelevant. Yeah. But this time the commander is actually relevant. It's actually part of our win condition. I wouldn't say too much about it, but it's practically mill. It's mill. I'm still trying to make mill work. Sam, if you want grass acceleration, just run Meganium, the new Meganium. That's sort of acceleration because you double the energy in play. Or you can run the Jungle Totem Venusaur, or both. I know it's probably harder to put in play, but like Gardenia's Vigor is a card. Leafeon V is a card. Leafeon level X is also a card. Those are all accelerates basic grass energy, I think. Of course, they're not really ideal to put in play, but it's not as real as other types of acceleration. Listen, fighting acceleration also is not real at all. You've got Gardenia and Teal Mask with a single E-switch, yeah. That's rough. Maybe Ensplan? Ensplan could be hype. Or Ensplot, or whatever the card is called. I know it changed name from when it was revealed in Japan to when it got here. I'm not sure if it's Ensplan or Ensplot, the one from Black Bolt White Flare. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we got more people lining up to wait, because I'm pretty sure more people than just Sam responded to being able to play today. So let me check the Discord. Sam is in waiting to be moved. Here you go. Now you're here. Let's see if I can find the other person. Surely someone else responded to this, right? Oh, no, no one else has. That's unfortunate. I'll do a last second thing for everyone. More spaces in the stream available. Join the channel. There you go. Okay. I'm assuming you're not going to be able to speak for this match, Sam, otherwise you would probably be unmuted. Still got to move this to Cube Kogath to fuck. Sam, you don't have to move this to Cube Kogath if you want to play on PvP Tabletop. If you want to play using PvP Tabletop, all you need is a limitless import. Just in case you're not aware. You cannot speak since you do not have a microphone on your laptop. You can probably try to do it without microphone. Surely it doesn't sound that bad. Surely. Oopsie. Sorry for bonk. Surely it doesn't sound terrible, right? Laptop doesn't have a mic. Oh, interesting. So even if you unmute, you can't speak at all. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, let me grab some dice to... Alright. Still gonna wait for a few other people if they're about to come. But if we don't see any new people joining like the next 5 minutes, I guess we'll do a 2-player match. That's also fun. Okay. Let's see. By the way, people, make sure you hydrate properly. Very, very important. Drinking is super important. Not like alcohol drinking, but like just hydration. I'm drinking water, of course, as always, but Feel free to grab any hydrating beverage for now. Alright. Sorry about the yawn. Oh, I'm struggling today. Dude, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. Oh my god, I just know it. Actually, I'm gonna take out my contact lenses and put on my actual glasses. Give me a sec. I mean, not like you guys can see me go anywhere. Going anywhere. What one takes limitless imports? The PvP tabletop. Limitless. There should be a link to that, not in my last announcement, but in the one from previous week. Alright, oh, my glasses feel so much better than my contact lenses right now. Holy fuck. So yeah. Whew. You need to learn how this works. Luckily, it's fairly simple. Unfortunately, you can't really track lives. Can't really track lives that well with that, but that's okay because I can check. I can track lives externally for you. You need to check. I have one of my pages has text on it. Yes, I do. Copy this. Let's paste it. Oh yeah. Cool. Great. Oh, Sam started sharing his screen. Watching. Currently, he's in a one-player game. I'm assuming. Yeah, you can put it on the table or on the stadium spot. It doesn't really matter. There should be a stadium spot on the left or on the right. So like on the left side of the table and the right side, or you can put it in the lost zone. That's fine. Of course, this one specifically isn't really made for. This one specifically isn't really made for. First, let's switch over to here. How many random zeros on the screen? Yeah, they just showcase like 0 in the lost zone, 0 in discard, 0 prizes, and the other zeros are for your opponent, which you don't have right now. But that's okay. Do I want to do this again? Oh yeah. Discords. Okay, great. So let's do this. Probably better to. I think this doesn't have vision on hands. One vision of the lost zone if that's opponent stuff. I think this is probably fine. A little bigger. I can make mine a little bigger as well. Kind of sucks that they're both rectangular. But I guess this kind of works. Vision on dexterous would end up being a problem. Just don't look. LOL. Yeah, I won't look. I won't look. That's the one thing that kind of sucks here. But of course, if you're not playing via like a webcam situation, then it's of course completely fine. Okay. We would have to flip first to see who goes first. I'll let you flip the coin. I will call tails. You flipped heads. Well, okay. And you will go second. That's completely understandable. Alright, I'll draw my... let's see. I'll draw 7 cards for my opening hands. Go. Yeah, you have an option to hide Pokemon. Of course, you can't hide it from me specifically. I have no basics, as you can see right here. No basics. Unfortunately. So I'll have to reshuffle. I mean, I understand why you're going second if I see a Badu inactive. I'm not very happy about that, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't find that very cool beans of you, if you will. Alright. Alright, let's draw a new 7. You'd go second either way, you need supporters. That's fair. 4, 5, 6, 7. How do you guys like the new sleeves, by the way? The black sleeves were practically dying, so I now have brown sleeves. Very in pair with... oh my fucking god, I still have no basics. There's 3 evolution Pokemon in here. No basics. You're gonna lock zone him so that you have somewhere to actually play cards down. So you also have a table on the right side of your active Pokemon. You also put cards down there, but of course then you would also need a space for your stadium. So I think one of them is called stadium and one of them is called table. But it's fine to put it in lost zone. I don't think I have stuff that can put things in the lost zone, so... but mostly if you want to move cards from certain zones to others, you can right-click the cards if you're looking at it. And then it gives you options like move to bench, move to, yeah, those options. Yeah, but it's probably best for you to put it in lost zone, yeah. Probably. So I have no idea how good this deck actually is. But we're gonna see that here today. Hopefully. Alright. New opening hands. And I do have a basic this time. I'll lay my 10 prizes and you can take 2 mulligans if you want to. Your deck was built in the last 25 minutes, so it can't be great. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Right, are you ready to go, Sam? Are you ready to go? I'll flip over my active, and that is a Pidgey. And I'll draw my card for turn. Let's see. My options are very sparing in the sense that I do not have a single item in my hand. Isn't that great? I don't have a single item in my hand. So I can attach a twin energy to Pidgey. And I can pass my turn. Ooh, I do not perceive the deck search. Wait, why are we searching deck? Why were we searching deck? Okay. Misclick. Gotcha. Right. Draws the cards for turn. Place. Why do you have that in your opening hand? Holy fuck, bro. Okay, Battle VIP Pass in opener. You gotta be shitting me. Draw of Mulligan skill issue. Yeah, okay. So you grab. Okay, I'm not looking. Okay. I'm seeing a Regidrago V and a Teal Mask Ogre Pawn EX. Have you shuffled your deck after this deck search? You did. Cool. Great. Cool beans. Okay, Teal Dance. If you can indicate abilities being used by toggling a marker on them. The best hotkey for that is clicking the Pokemon and then pressing U. It's really easy to misclick on the deck, yeah. If you need more bench space, you can, if you click the cogwheel on the left, you can drag the slider there to give you more bench space. Yeah, I will probably have to adjust my screen a little bit for that. But this should help, right? This should help. Yeah. Go a little bit lower. Okay. Capturing Aroma. Flips a coin. I don't see what the result is, but it's fine. It's tails. Okay, so a basic Pokemon will be searched. Once again, you can also drag cards from one place to another. You don't have to do the click and then select thing. It's not necessary. Man, this is definitely an opening hand of all times on my side. This opening hand is fucking awful. We were born to be alive. We were born to be alive. Born to be alive. 'Cause we are born. Right, a Pidgey is being grabbed. A fire is being attached to. Oh, letter has been played. I'm assuming for fire grass. I kind of missed that part, but that's it. Fire grass. Yeah. Okay. Right. The question is: this more gonna happen, or is he gonna itchy pollen me? I will itchy you pollen. Okay, great. I'll draw a card for turn, and I hope it's a decent one. That is actually somewhat decent. I have Evolution Incense. Right, I can also check what's in my deck now. Yeah, unfortunately Fan Rotom is not gonna happen this turn. Okay. I will grab a... yeah, I want the other Pidgeotto. It's probably better to grab the other Pidgeotto. Hold on, I can't hold all this deck. I need to grab half my deck. Does he corner or airmail? Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Do I even have the option of both the Pidgeotos? That's the big question. This deck search is taking a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay. I will grab this Pidgeotto. I will shuffle during your turn. Evolve Pidgey into Pidgeotto. I'll put my commander in play like this and attach a fighting energy to it. And I'll use Cutting Wind to KO. Wait! I'm stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to do the deck search. I'm not allowed to play items. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. You also didn't stop me, by the way. What is this, bro? I mean, I can't really take away my deck search that I just had, knowing what's priced and what's not. But you didn't stop me. You didn't want to get cornered. The question is, will I corner or will I gust? I think my best course of action is to corner. It's your turn. We'll top deck Prime, no worries. Okay, great. So I guess I now know his A-spec is Prime Catcher. Trying to move the light in such a way that it doesn't reflect on cards. I think that works. Okay, Teal Dance. And oh, yeah, I see. Thank you so much. Holy moly. What Pokemon is that? Is that a Swablu? Yeah, it's a Swablu. Okay, cool. Right, I'm shuffling my hand into my deck. And then drawing 10 cards. Energy switch. It's better to click the energies and then yeah, okay, never mind. That works, I guess. Put your commander in play, yeah. 5, 8, 10. Let's hope this hand is a little better. Attachments for turn. Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting hand. Sure. You'll Itchy Pollen again. Great. I'm just sorting out to see what I can play this turn. I want to play this turn. Yeah, this Itchy Pollen is really annoying. Fortunately. And funnily enough, the hand I drew into were mostly items. So I'll draw a card for turn. Most of these are items. I do have a second Pidgey. If you didn't corner me, it was Jover. Yeah, that's true. If I didn't corner, it was indeed Jover. Let's see. I'll attach a water energy to my Kyogre and Groudon legends. And I will corner. Who the fuck just invited me to play Minecraft on Windows? Man, this is such a bad opener. I hope we can play another game. There's a Vulpix. Okay, there's a Jacques. I am not perceiving. The only thing I saw in your deck was Double Dragon Energy on accident, but I was assuming that was in there. Alright, why don't you grab off the Jacques? Or have you not decided yet? Pidgeotto Altaria. Okay. Evolve to Altaria, evolve to Pidgeotto. And then I'm assuming Airmail is gonna happen. There should be a function for it to peek the top X cards. Yeah, view top X, and then 2. I am not perceiving. Okay, 1 goes there, 1 goes to the bottom of deck. My discard pile is still empty, by the way, which is really funny. Yep, Teal Dance. Mm-hmm. Right, and you'll Itchy Pollen me again. Great. I will draw a card for turn. This is really annoying. I'll bench Fion. This is difficult. You know I'm having fun. Bro, if I rip this Fion, I think you win. Right? Oh, probably, maybe not. Maybe not. Dude! Sure, I'll attach double colorless to Pidgey. And I will corner again. I'm yet to find like a playable supporter. I had one supporter in my hand pre-end, but that was Roseanne's backup, and that can't be played without any cards in discard pile. Alright. What is your turn gonna be, Weatherball, eh? Oh, there goes my mic. My mic is now in between my legs. There we go. Okay. Airmail has been used. There is a Pidgeot EX. Oh no! Dude, I am like, what's the opposite of pop off? Because that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. Ninetales, yep. Roast reveal. Rose revealing his roast. Now, where did I put earbuds? Oh, here. Huh? Yep, roast reveal. Draw a tree. Assuming he'll quick search for the energy, otherwise you would not do it in this order. There's a Night Stretcher to get the fire energy back to hand. What the fuck is that card? Oh, is that energy? Energy something. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh yeah, energy exchanger or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Swap a fire energy with a grass energy. Then, Seal Dance. To draw cards. Just looking at his discard pile. Put an energy from hand to the deck, search for an energy. Yeah, okay. Pretty fun card. Yes Seeker for what supporter? For N. I'm gonna play N again. Thank you so much that you're actually allowing me to play the game. Holy moly. How the fuck is my discard pile still empty? It's crazy. Can I get an attacker? What the fuck? No, you're not allowed to. Alright. 10 cards from moi. Go. Good rod. Flip at a coin. I can't see the result, sadly, of the coin flipper. Heads. So you can recover a Pokemon by putting it from your discard pile on top of your deck. I have no idea what Pokemon of yours are in the discard pile, but sure. Fill the good rods. Yep, okay. Figured something like that would happen. And you will Itchy Pollen. Okay. I will draw for turn. Oh, great! Look who decided to show up right now. Lovely. Alright. I will bench a Boltoy. I will evolve to Pidgeotto. I'll attach a splash energy to Kyogre and Groudon Legends. And I will play Misfortune Sisters. So I get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and discard any number of item cards I find there. You gotta tell me what they are because I can't see this. You just gotta tell me. But I probably do want to discard all the items that I'm seeing there. Attacking Pokemon aren't real, they can't hurt you. Special Charge and fucking Prime. Hell yeah. Go ahead and discard both of those juicy boys. Let's see. What else am I gonna do? Still item locked. I think what I'll do is I'll use Cutting Wind to do 30 damage to your to your Badoo. I just yeeted my cards to the ground. Give me a second. Looking a whole lot like a legacy starter. Yeah, I'm using Cutting Wind to do 30 damage. To get myself a prize card and put you on 9 lives. There's my prize card. Oh look, what a good prize card. Alright, let me put you at 9 lives. It's time to play the game. Right, Roast Reveal to draw 3. I think my deck would probably thrive better if there are multiple opponents. Because my setup is usually kind of slow. I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh, bro's looking at a card in his hand. still some reflection on. Yeah, there you go. As we remember what card it was. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Alright, quick search. I will not perceive. Battle compressor. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Now we're gonna start. Now it's gonna actually start. I have to remember what card it was. Yeah, fair. Oh wait, I read the. I'm stupid. Alright. A Alolan Egg GX, Regidrago, and Flapple. Yep. Alright, what else is happening, Mr. Thinking is what's happening. Dude, you're leaving me in suspense. What is this? Leaving me in suspense. Thank you. Question is, do you want a legacy star? You'll just swing with Apex Dragon? Okay. Now you're gonna copy the attack that does 240 minus 10 for each damage counter you have. Is that the attack you're using? Can't really see properly. Minus 20 for each counter. Yeah, okay. So it's a KO on a Pidgeotto. So you get 1 prize. I'm gonna be put at 9 lives. And then let's think. What do I want to push? What do I want to push? I think I'll push my other Pidgey for now. I'll draw a card. Whoops, that's a second top card. Don't want that. Let's play Pidgeotto. This is the card I just got off prizes, by the way. And let's use my Nest Ball. Loki, you cooked with this deck's engine. Yeah, you kind of did. You definitely did. Let's see. Which Pokemon do I want to? Nest Ball. Grabbing Lumineon V is not that smart with Nest Ball. I want to grab this one. Is that smart? Yeah, I can probably do that. Yeah. I will Nest Ball for Radiant Greninja. You don't even have Macargo down? Oh yeah, no you don't. Alright, I'm shuffling my deck. Shuffle. I will attach my water energy to Kyogre and Groudon Legends. I'll play Skyfield. And I'll play Rocket's Admin, so we both shuffle our hand into our deck, and then each player counts his or her prize cards left and draws up to that many cards. So I draw 9 and you draw 9 as well. If there were 2 Regidrago V, this deck would be so good. Yeah, unfortunately there isn't. I mean, you can still do forts and stuff, of course. but that's not ideal. And of course, Ditto. The Ditto from Fire Red Leaf Green. That was a good 13 card hand, I figured. Alright. Let's draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what I'm getting from this. I will bench a Snom. I'll use my concealed cards to discard a water energy and draw 1. 2 cards. I'll attach a Focus Sash to my Kyogre and Groudon. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I want to Airmail, of course, looking at the top 2 cards. And then putting 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. I'll choose this card to go to the bottom. Go. I will use Fion's Whirlpool Suction, so move your active Pokemon to the bench. And I'll put Fion back on the bottom deck. Doing so. You don't think cutting Snipe Flapple was a mistake? Oof. Yikers. You hate to hear it. I'll play Dive Ball. Once. Oh yeah, I want this one. Yeah. Dive Ball for Floatzel GL. I will bench Floatzel GL. Shuffle my deck. So now my Fiona is not on the bottom anymore. Yeah, this Kyogre has a lot of parts attached to it. Alright, let's retreat Pidgeotto, discarding the double colorless energy into this monstrosity of a Pokemon. Let's make a little room on the bench. How do I do this properly? So it's a Kyogre and Groudon Legends. It has a Focus Sash attached. It has 2 water, 1 fighting, and 1 splash energy. Oh, I can still do this. Yeah, that actually does work. I'll Ultra Ball away my Chorus's Tenacity and my Lucamine. How much HP does Kyogre? It has 150 HP. It has 150 HP. So what I can do now is, where are you? Wait, did I prize my Pidgeots? Please don't tell me. I did prize my Pidgeot, but I didn't prize Pidgeot EX. So, Ultra Ball for Pidgeot EX. Evolve Pidgeotto to Pidgeot EX. Use Quick Search. I already put this card here. It's Claydol. I'll then shuffle my deck because I want to use Cosmic Power. Damn, this chain is actually not bad at all. Alright, then I will use Cosmic Power, putting these 2 cards on the bottom of my deck. And since I now have 3 cards left over in my hand, I will draw an extra 3. Alright. Excellent. And then I will use Mega Tidal Wave to discard the top 5 cards of your deck And if any of them are energy, I do, what is it? Yeah, I do 30 damage to each of your bench Pokemon for any energy I discard from it, from those 5. You do have to tell me what cards are getting discarded. Deck with good bench knife would be quite silly. Oh yeah. So what is going to be the top 5 discards? As in, like, do you discard your top 5 cards of your deck? Youngest Devotion, Meganium, Rihanna, Fire Energy, Pharrell Elk City. That's Parallel City, probably. Okay. So, Raihan. Yeah, I figured. That's 1 energy, so all your bench Pokemon take 30 damage. And that's the attack. It's more so about the mill rather than, you know, anything else. Okay. Quick search. I am not perceiving. Just check my discard pile for a second. Okay. Gladion. Okay, I am not perceiving your prices. I'm having my eyes closed. Cool. Great. Fuel blower. Dang, bro, my focus sash. That's really unfortunate. Pardon me. Holy shit. That fuel blower was brutal. Attach a Fighting Fury belt to the Chicago. Oh, it's expert belt, my bad. Sorry. Close enough. Retreat. You do have to discard an energy from that Ogre Pawn, then, but it's okay. Bro's looking at his discard pile. Because we want. You'll copy your attack, dealing 200 damage. Cool. Kyogre and Groudon give 2 prize cards, but Splash Energy will trigger, so I am allowed to put Kyogre and Groudon Legends into my hands rather than the discard pile. And I will push my Pidgeot EX. I will go down to 7 lives and draw a card. I will once again bench my Kyogre and Groudon Legends. Huh? I will then play a Luxury Ball. Whoopsie. Oh wait, it doesn't work. Sorry, my bad. Hold on. Slight take backseat. I want to play Evolution Incense instead. I wanted to grab Floatzel GL level X, but I can't actually grab level X Pokemon with with Luxury Ball. I mean, I technically also can't grab Floatzel GL level X with anything else. Not evolution. It says do 20 because you're Altaria, but same difference. Yeah. I'll grab a Frostmoth. Okay. Let's see. I will use Quick Search. I probably should play some type of chip healing in this. Maybe. Maybe. Do I want this? Tough to say. I want this. Discard here. I'll play Superior Energy Retrieval, discarding Ball Guy and Fuel Blower. As if you were undamaged, you could swing into the Pidgeot. True. And I'll use this to recover these 4 basic energies. I'll attach the fighting energy manually for turn to Kyogre and Groudon. I will attach 3 water energy with Ice Dance to the Kyogre and Groudon. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Don't think I've played a supporter yet for turn. Ooh, whoops. Oh shit. Rip that 1 card. I folded it between legs. And now it's a damaged card. Oh, it's actually not that bad, okay. Not that bad. Let's check my discard pile. Unsure. Okay, I'll play Cynthia and Caitlyn, my supporter for turn, discarding Luxury Ball to recover Lusamine and then draw 3 cards from my deck. The order was maybe a little fucked up. I should have probably Cosmic Power before this. Actually, this might work. No, it's... Oh, I don't have bench space because you knocked the Skyfield away. That's so annoying. Ugh. Fuck, bro. Yeah, sure. I'll use Cosmic Power to put discard on the bottom and discards. I have 4 cards in my hand, so I can draw 2 from the Cosmic Power. Okay. That's not gonna help me whatsoever, unfortunately. Also, no energy in my hand. The Frostmoth has 90 HP. 90 in total. Man. I think I'm gonna leave the Pidgeot inactive. Feels really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Let me kill your Kyogre again? No. Go find some ghosts. Go find some ghosts. I have 6 cards in hand, by the way. Okay, I can do that. Quick search. God. Man, what is this? There we go. There's the boss. Okay, awesome, great. Fuck, bro. Damn it. That sucks. I was hoping for a way to refine my focus sash or other things where I can live. That's really annoying. Alright, what else are you gonna do this turn? You're swinging for 220, taking 2 more prize cards, yeah. That's really unfortunate. Okay, Kyogre and Groudon go to the command zone, getting 1 commander tax. Well, 1 for each, of course, and I'll draw cards. Probably have to take a turn off. I'll play Lumineon V, triggering Luminous Sign to search my deck for a supporter. Let's see. And I'll grab Irida, and I'll play Irida. Get where is it? I swear I saw it in deck, or do I have it in hand already? Oh no, it's here. Okay. Irida will get me Lana's Fishing Rod and Floatzel GL level X. Of course, I can't level up Floatzel because he's not inactive. I should have thought about that, but to be fair, the Lumineon was the top deck, so I don't think I could have foreseen that. I will attach a Forest Seal Stone to my Lumineon. I will play Lana's Fishing Rods. Shuffle back Pidgey and Focus Sash. You've read me like a book. It's not like I have many other options there, if I'm gonna be honest. I will go for a quick search. Do I happen to run a switch in this deck? Probably not. Let me think. Actually, wait. Kind of do, actually. Kind of do have a switch here. Alright, shuffle my deck. I will retreat my Pidgeot into the Floatzel GL level X. Level him up to Floatzel GL level X. I'll play down Surfing Beach, and I'll use Surfing Beach to switch my Floatzel with Radiant Greninja. Bro's down bad for that Floatzel when he's bench locked. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I am. Then I will go for a Cosmic Power. Putting these two back on the bottom of my deck. I have 3 cards in hand now, so I will draw 3 extra. And Claydol is the goat. Let's see. Can I cook something else this turn? I don't think I want to use Steelstone just yet. Wood. I definitely would. Yeah, I think I will use the 4 Sealstone. Skyfield is still in discard. You didn't miss anything? No, Skyfield is still in discard, yeah. Well, quick search for discard, but I'll play it immediately. Or sorry, quick search for Sealstone. For litter, getting 2 water energies. Not like I don't play Lucamine. Hey, no, you never know. Shuffle my hands. Literally seen it? Yeah, you have. I think it is in discard even. It's not in discard, but you've definitely seen it, yeah. Right. Then I'll use concealed cards to discard this water energy to draw 2 more cards. Alright. Yeah, what's smart? I will pass my turn. Play Cynthia Caitlyn to get it back, Bozo. Oh, dude, how do you remember everything that happened in one game? My brain does not compute. Okay, quick search is happening. Or is that because I played this game? Dude, shut up. Then why is there a marker on your Pidgeot? Because you forgot to put it on, take it off? I'm assuming it's because you forgot to take it off. Forgot to remove it. Okay. Crispin is being played. We have a fire and a grass. Crispin for single fire. Okay, gotcha. So no attachment from Crispin. Attach the fire to our guy, Regidrago V-Star. There's a quick search. Giant Stump. Okay, so I'm definitely discarding my Lumineon V. But what's the other Pokemon I'm gonna discard? What is the other Pokemon? Oh boy. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say, but I think I'm discarding Frostmoth. Oh, also, sorry, I need to remove the Surfing Beach. And he's gonna choose another attack again from the Little Executor. Do big bozo damage, probably 220, I think. Yep. Snipe 100 damage to bench Claydol. Oh, yikes. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, I'll draw for turn. Let's see. I will play Lusamine. To recover Surfing Beach and Cynthia and Caitlin back to my hands. I'll put the Surfing Beach in play again. Bench down a Fion. We're gonna go after the Moth, but then you just discarded him. That's fair. Yeah, okay. I'll play a Buddy Buddy Boffin. Benching a Sobble. And check my discard pile. Yeah. Benching Sobble and Ditto. I'll use Ditto's form variation. Put Baltoy back here. Let's see, what else am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna Surfing Beach away to the Floatzel GL level X to have a free retreat. This is tough. So you're supposed to have a snipe early game, not a snipe mid game. Yeah, fair. Fair. I haven't shuffled my deck yet. I should technically do that. I'll use Fion's Whirlpool Suction to put it on the bottom, and that means your Regidrago moves to the bench. I'll use Pidgeot's Quick Search. Let's see, what are we grabbing? Grabbing discards. I'll play Ordinary Rod to shuffle 2 Pokemon and 2 basic energy from my discard pile into my deck. Shuffle back Claydol and Ditto. And I'll also shuffle back Water and Water. I'll go deck. I'll then play Level Ball, wrap the Ditto, and I'll use Form Variation to put the Snom, I think. Snom. Okay. I mean, I could have also just shuffled back this Snom, but like, this is more funny. Using Ditto as a vessel for this. Did I play my supporter for turn? Yeah, I played Lusamine as my supporter for turn, right? Or several cards deep at that point, yeah. I will shuffle my deck just in case after the quick search and level ball. go for a concealed card, discarding a water energy. I will then hard retreat my Floatzel GL into Radiant Greninja and pass turn. Okay, quick search. Once more. I was looking at his Pidgeots. Bro do be doing a look. Can you fill quick search intentionally? No, you cannot. If you started the quick search, you have to grab a card because it's common knowledge that you have a deck. Okay, retreat the birds. Yep. And you'll kill Snom with the snipe. Okay, cool. It's knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. Yeah, it still counts on the bench, so Snom does go to hand. Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'll evolve Baltoy into Claydol. Oh, sorry. I'm already at like 5 lives at this point. I forgot to update that. Don't really care as long as you aren't accelerating. I'm at 3 lives? Am I really that down bad? Sure. Oh yeah, because you KO'd Kyogre another time. You're right. Yeah. It's fair. How much retreat does the Altaria have? Can't really see properly from here. Uno retreats. Okay. Let me think. Play Cynthia and Caitlyn, discarding a capture energy. Get back a Lusamine. And draw 3 cards. Oh wait, I could have used capture for the concealed cards. That's my bad. That was fairly stupid. It's okay. Surprise! Fion! Whirlpool Suction! Get Whirlpool Suctioned. I just drew into this. Get Whirlpool Suctioned. Yo, hello Sealgare. Nice commander there. I'll make sure to watch the VOD later. Thanks. It's not going that well. I was bricking all of early game, but I have like some semblance of a setup now. Ish. Kind of. It really sucks that we only have 1 superior energy retrieval. I probably should have added regular energy retrieval as well. Let's think. Definitely looking at these cards for a reason. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I will go for a concealed cards. There's a reason you've been sniping the supports, you haven't been attaching energy. Yeah, fair. Shady Dealings to find myself a trainer card. And I'll immediately also go for a quick search. And this will be my trainer cards. This will be my quick search. You like attack already? This is getting... Shut the fuck up, Sam. Shut the fuck up. Just because you're set up doesn't mean that I'm set up. I'll play the Earthen Vessel. Discarding a G. Drawing 2 water energy. My deck. I'll then use these 2 water energy to pay for the commander cost of the legend Pokemon to put the guy in play right here. Let's make a little bit more room. Go. I can't really Cosmic Power because my hand is too big. That's okay. I'll attach a Poké-Sash here. Oh yeah, I kind of fucked up here, not gonna lie. Ooh, shut the fuck up, Sam. This will be the last time I play a Commander game with you. Shut up. You gotta be respectful to your opponents. Alright. What's the best course of action here? Probably passing. Yeah, I'll pass. Man, this is not really working out for me, fortunately. The bench snipe is really hurting me, and I specifically cut Manaphy from this list because I was like, yeah. Surely if there's more than one opponent, they won't target my bench down all the time. When you're playing against your friends, a bit of trash talk can't be that bad. Thank you for fixing my price map. No. How have I fixed your price map, bro? Okay, netball. I am not perceiving. 2 prizes that you can actually kill. Are you sure? It is a Poké-Sash. Netball for grass energy. Attach grass to Regidrago. What's happening here? Is it a quick search? Ants plan to move 2 energies from the Ogre Pond to the Regidrago. That's really funny. But why are we doing this? Why does the Regidrago have this much energy? Legacy Star, okay. Discard the top 7 cards. Okay. And he's choosing 2 cards from his discard pile to move to his hand. Field Blower and Prime Catcher. Oh boy. Well, frick. Field Blower, yeah. Stadium and Sash. Yes. Gotcha. Tennis ball. 4. Or a Chikorita. Okay. Slap the Groudon Kyogre for 2. For 2 what? Oh wait, hold on. You have 8 energy. Oh, so that's 160 damage. Okay, yeah, no, I understand. Water Rescue rescues my Kyogre and Groudon legends, but unfortunately does put me on 1 life. Draw a card for turn. Oh yeah, I don't think I can save anything here. Let's see. Let's Guzma up your Altaria. And I'll push my Pidgeotix. That is rude. You are correct. I'll play Viesiker to get... Where are you? I know I played you earlier this game. Here you go. Rocket's Admin to my hand. I will play Rocket's Admin. We both shuffle our hands into our deck. I draw 9 cards and you draw 1. There we go. This does mean that my commander is now in my deck. Maybe I should have benched my commander before before actually putting it down. Before playing that. That was not the smartest move I could have done, for sure. Okay. Great. What are my options? They're very sparing, unfortunately. Bench down with Tata. I will go for a concealed card. Play Giant Stump to discard my Greninja and my Rattata. You have to discard one of your bench Pokemon as well. And then I'll quick search. Actually, hold on. Let me count the cards in my hands. I have 8 cards in hand, so that doesn't really work, unfortunately. I can't go for a Cosmic Power, so I have to quick search here. Getting discards. I'll play Dowsing Machine. Discarding Snom and Lapras. Recover a trainer card from my discard pile. Know exactly which one I want. Where are you? There you go. Dive Ball, and I'll play Dive Ball as well. For an Inteleon, use Shady Dealings. Actually, hold on. Do I want to evolve into the Inteleon now? No, hold on, not yet. Not yet. I do have to shuffle first because I want to do a Cosmic Power before the Inteleon. So tragic, your funny like has been stopped. Yeah, probably hasn't been stopped though. Yeah, we're going for a Cosmic Power. So I'm putting these 2 cards on the bottom of my deck. And I now have 5 cards in hand, so I will draw 1 extra. And now I'll play Inteleon. Trigger Shady Dealings. Okay. Cards I'll be grabbing are Cessation Crystal and Pokemon Contest Hall. So what's the win con I'm working towards? I have no idea, man. I'm just trying to do shit and hope it sticks. I'll attach the Cessation Crystal to my active. Pidgeot EX. I'll attach a Water Energy to Inteleon. And I will pass my turn. Unfortunately, the Pidgeot on your bench is a Pidgeot EX and not the baby Pidgeot. Otherwise, I would have actually had you in a stalemate where you had to find energy. But unfortunately, I just gave you Fire Crystal? That's crazy, bro. Bro, I gave you Fire Crystal. That's so funny. GG. You top decked it. Okay, well, it's one of the 2 cards you had access to off of the Rock Examine, bro. And the Luxury Ball is the other card that he had. Okay. Dudes. You can't bench the Kricketune V. You can't bench the Kricketune V. There's still a Giant Stump in play. Treat. Yeah. And I'm assuming I'm gonna get a big swing here to lose my last life. Snipe the Claydol, yep. And I go to 0 lives. Well played, good sir, well played. What were the rest of my prizes? Because I played 0 prize interaction this whole game. Fighting Gong, Guzmahala, Ditto Prism, Corvina, Floatstone, Water, Cleffa, Nissa, Capacious Bucket. I did know a few of these already, fortunately. I think most of you could grasp what the list was about. I guess I'll show you guys a few cards that you didn't get to see, but the line was going to be Candy Megadium, Snipe Pidgeot, but you stopped me. Yeah, okay. That's fair. So I also had, as you can see, Relegator Prime here with Rain Dance. So Frostmoth wasn't my only accelerator. I also had Relegator Prime with a very cool Croconaw. Allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck when you evolve into it and choose all energy you find there to put into your hands. I mean, there was a Pow and a Gladion in my hand here, and let's see. Like some cards like the Totodile, Quick Ball, Parallel City, Poké-Con, the Oranguru together with the Rattata, of course, for prize interaction, like Energy Recycler, of course. Here's the Baby Pidgeot. There's a few cards you haven't seen, but they're mostly staples like Evo Soda or Booglet Hill. Roseanne's backup is, of course, just to shuffle back the Focus Sash an additional time. I do have Relicanth, didn't really work out this match, but in case I want to retreat lock with like the Feraligatr, then that's an idea. Teammates is of course cool, like just like the Lava Bryceman, there is a candy in here. In case. Special Charge is also in here, just like Team Rocket's handiwork. I don't think this list is too spicy necessarily, but it's definitely a cool list, and I probably should grab the commanders out of this list before I shuffle this and put it away. For now, I do like this list a lot. There's probably some improvements you can make in this. As you can see, I only run 1 fighting energy. There's not really any other fighting Pokemon you want to attack with. I think Claydol is like the only fighting Pokemon together with Relicanth in the deck, specifically. And of course the Kyogre and Groudon Legend. Believe it or not, Drago is still pretty damn good. I mean, it's alright. Of course, I was not really playing a deck that went for active knockout, so your Drago kind of had like a field day charging up and stuff, but if your Drago does get targeted, then it's, I presume, probably a lot harder to keep it in play, specifically. It might be more wise to put the Regidrago V as your commander rather than the V star, just so that you can bench it on turn 1 specifically. And if you want to like get another if your Regidrago V star has been taken out, you can technically on turn after immediately pay commander tax and put it back in play. You put the wrong one, but whatever. But your deck is built around comeback. Okay, well that didn't really happen, other than me knocking out the Badu. Of course. Okay. Anyway, that was really cool deck, wasn't it? I mean, I liked this deck a lot. Of course, there are probably, like I said, improvements to be made. Yeah, I also have teammates, and I don't think I have Raihan. That might be an idea, but the thing is, I didn't really get a Rain Dancer in play for like more than a few turns, unfortunately. Oh my god, my microphone is tripping out. Right, anyway, thank you so much for the game. Appreciate it a lot. Let me just close the Discord. And let's go look for someone to raid. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back next Tuesday. There won't be 4-man Soul Link Tuesday because one of us has work. So I'll probably cook up another expanded deck that we can do like solitaire stuff with. If you guys like. Otherwise, I'll think of something else. Lance Prism is your best follow-up. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? How many options do we have? We have lots of options. But I want to raid Jerpq because I haven't been there in a while. Right, thanks everyone so much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, we're doing a raid now. If you're watching on YouTube, YouTube doesn't do raids, unfortunately, but that's okay. Thank you for the game, Sam, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's see when I can start the raids. Yeah, I already can. I'll run it back next week. Hell yeah. Right. Bye-bye.